So we got to get into the award section here, and there's some folks that we need to start recognizing for all of their good deeds. So I'm going to bring a couple people up to receive those awards at start, and then we've got a few speakers, and we're going to conclude with some of the folks that have really seen the true efforts of St. Peter Claver and all the good deeds that go along with that. Patrick and Louise Rainey are honored with the Bruce Stumbris Impact Award. And for those of you that don't know, Bruce Stumbris was the original founder of St. Peter Claver Mission and was a powerful force in creating this important legacy to our community. Pat's journey in prison ministry began in the 1980s with Caro's weekends at Lake Correctional. But that was put on hold as family and work took a priority. In 2015, he rekindled his calling through Bruce Stumbris, then president of St. Peter Claver. Weekly drives to Polk Correctional became both a time of learning with a deepening awakened commitment. Bruce soon asked Patrick to serve as vice president, a role he accepted, never imagining that just 3 months later, Bruce would be diagnosed with cancer. As Bruce stepped back, Patrick stepped up, becoming the second president of St. Peter Claver, and at the time the ministry operated transitional housing for returning citizens, which later shifted to providing rental assistance that allowed them to provide broader support. Through the dedication of many, Nick Galante, Alan Bonneau, Richard Dodd, and more, the ministry expanded, launching the backpack program and later bringing the passport and common sense programs to Florida's Women's Reception Center. Carlos Benitez's enthusiasm, Nicole Calixte, where's Nicole? Nicole Calixte's leadership and talent, and Greg Hart, Greg, stand please, work at the Central Florida Reception Center strengthened the mission. Patrick's wife, Louise, provided essential administrative support, ensuring the ministry's stability. Many others, including Donna Ray and Bruce Gillette, played vital roles in shaping St. Peter Claver's impact. The ministry thrives today through the hands and hearts of those who see Christ in the imprisoned. Blessed are they who visited Christ when he was in prison. Patrick, Louise, please come up to accept the Impact Award from St. Peter Claver. It's amazing what we can do with an iPhone these days.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate the award. Carlos, I just want to thank you so much for everything you've done. I'm amazed at the crowd here, and I just wish that Bruce Stumbris was here to see this. I know that he's in heaven looking down, and he's very pleased. And I had the opportunity to talk to Dave Clark, the founder of Promising People, and he was telling me that, it won't be long before St. Peter Claver will be reaching into every prison in this state. And I just look forward to that happening.
I was wondering where the background music was. It was my own phone. Go figure. We get everybody else to turn theirs off except me, right? The next award up is the Transitional Housing Community Partner Award for Pastor Tim Carlsward. Pardon me. He is the program manager for Fresh Start Ministries in Central Florida, and he is a devoted advocate for second chances and successful reentry. His unwavering commitment to restoring lives has made him an invaluable partner to the mission of St. Peter Claver. As a true conduit for transformation, Pastor Tim has played a critical role in the transitioning over of 5 of St. Peter Claver's returning citizens into stable housing and supportive programs. Through his guidance, many have graduated and gone on to lead self-sufficient, self-sustaining lives. Among them is Damian Mitchell, one of St. Peter Claver's own, who you're going to hear from later today. He successfully completed his electrical helper program with us at Promising People, and we got to watch his dedication firsthand. Pastor Tim embodies the spirit of service, always available, open-hearted, and willing to go the extra mile for those in need.
And they do a real great job for a full year until they become self-sufficient. So we want to thank Fresh Start Ministries for all that they do.
So we've got two folks lined up next for the Volunteer Trailblazer Award. Pardon me. The first up is Ann Mercer, who has more letters after her name than I can spell. RN, BSN, MBA, and IBCLC. And if you know what all of those are, you win a prize. She has dedicated her life to serving others, combining decades of excellence in nursing with a deep commitment to community outreach. With over 40 years of maternal and infant care, she has pioneered programs that improved patient outcomes and mentored future healthcare professionals. For the past 3 years, Ann has volunteered as a mentor with St. Peter Claver at the Florida Women's Reception Center in Ocala, offering guidance and support to incarcerated women. Her compassionate mentorship fosters hope and transformation, helping women rebuild their lives. Ann's unwavering dedication to healthcare and volunteerism exemplifies the spirit of a trailblazer, making her a truly deserving recipient of the Volunteer Trailblazer Award. Ann Mercer. We got one with Peter, and here's the deal for folks coming up. After you get your award, you got to go under the balloon so we can get like the official photo. Nope. Somebody's an expert. Next up for the Volunteer Trailblazer Award is Rob Lewis. Rob grew up on the south side of Chicago, where I hail from. White Sox? White Sox. None of those Cubbies. Surrounded by crime, addiction, and brokenness, he was introduced to drugs as a teenager, and his life spiraled into addiction and incarceration. Angry at God, he justified his actions until God revealed the ripple effect in his choices. Convinced by his truth, he vowed to change, but relapsed, hitting rock bottom in 2008. Homeless and helpless, he nearly ended his life, but God intervened. Give me 120% and I'll make it better. He surrendered. Immersing himself in Scripture, church, and ministry, he found purpose and transformation. When he asked for a wife, God first asked him to know him. After 4 years, he was blessed with Jamie, his rock, and his partner in faith. Now 15 years sober. He owns a thriving motorcycle business and serves in various ministries. These last 3 years, he has served as an instructional facilitator and mentor at the Florida Women's Reception Center with St. Peter Claver. He attends St. John the Baptist Catholic Church. We won't hold that against you, right, Mom? In Denellen, and he continues to witness his abundance, grace, and power. Now knowing that his life has been redeemed, he is a self-professed proud Jesus freak. Please congratulate Rob Lewis, our Trailblazer Award volunteer. the end of the day. All right, who's next? This next one is very special to my heart because in a time when I needed someone to show me a path, God placed him in front of me. And sitting across from him over a cup of coffee, David Clark explained to me the mission of Promising People and what it was all about. And to tell you that I jumped in with both feet would not be an I would be remiss if I didn't tell you I jumped in with both feet. Our mission is beautiful and pure at Promising People, and it is to provide a second chance and a pathway forward for folks that are justice involved. And so, with the Employment Training and Community Partner Award, let me present David Clark.